Hey guys, this is Lisa back with another video for you for Lisa Wise Designs. And today I have been talking to you about my kits that just went up for sale on my new Etsy store. So all that information will be below this video, my Etsy store and the coupon code that goes through Memorial Day weekend. That coupon code is simply Memorial, but all that will be down below for you. Let's talk about the Christmas kit. This will be part of Christmas in July. So the videos for this will go up on July 6th. It'll be that week. But I wanted to go ahead and bring to you all the kits. So if you decided that you wanted to do more than one, you could pick them all up at one time and they would be shipped to you for one shipping charge. That saves a lot of money nowadays. So let's get into talking about this particular project and what you get. Now there's a choice. You can get the PDF file, the download, or you can get a physical kit of all the supplies mailed to you. Maybe you've already got a stash of paper you'd like to use or some Christmas paper you've been dying to use. So just buy the cutting guide, download it, or follow along on your computer and just do it along with us. Just choose different papers and different elements. And, there's only a handful of these, so it may be that these sell out. But that's a good way to use up your stash. And before we move along, I wanted to show you the difference in the two projects. These are the two different crates. One of them's a little bit taller, you can see, than the other one. One of them's straight topped, where the other one's curved. And then the fall one has got the twine handles, where the Christmas one's a little more sophisticated or polished. It's got the miniature drawer pulls. So in case you were wondering, those are the differences here. And if you wanted to make this style album, it will fit in this crate. If you wanted to make this style album, it will fit into this crate. It's about 1/4 of an inch difference, but they will fit together if you decided to buy more than one kit or more than one tutorial and you wanted to make more than one booklet. 4 or 5 books will fit in your crate, or you could add, of course, cards to go in the front or individual decorative items. But either way, I wanted these to be interchangeable, so you get the idea. If you have this PDF, then you can make this also and put it in here, so you can have even more fall photos or more Christmas photos. Anyway, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. So let's take a look at the Christmas one. This kit has got an extra special value because it comes with a stamp set. See how I stamped these red snowflakes? So cute. This kit also focuses more on the photos. So we use a little bit less pattern paper than we do in the fall one. So to use up some of that paper, I kind of go through what I would do with the leftover cut aparts, the stickers. We need to use this up out of our stash. We don't want to waste it, so we'll package it up, whatever we have left, and put it away. And who knows if or when we will ever go back to it. So I say, enjoy it. Use it up. Use every single one of those stickers. Even if you just make cards with them and send them out. They don't have to be elaborate. None of these are elaborate at all because I really don't know how to do really elaborate cards. Let's just, be honest. But it was fun, and I got to use up the majority of my products, so I don't feel bad that there's only a little bit left over, and I can move on to my next project because we all know next year there's going to be an even more fabulous, paper pack that comes out we're going to want to purchase, right? Yeah, we've all been there. So once again, this is what it looks like all the way around. Oh, I got something falling out here. Yeah, I've been looking for you. And there's the bottom here. So let's take a look here at the mini album. I love this reindeer. The only thing that I would do different if I were designing this is he would have a red nose. It would be Rudolph. So this one has a magnetic closure. So the magnets, of course, are included. So when you open it up, you can put a lot of photos in here. You can personalize this by picking a different cut apart, but I love Santa, and it says Dear Santa. So now this will give you an idea of how many photos you can go in here. So here's 1 flat, 2 flat, 3 flaps, 4 flaps on each side. That's 8 and 8, that's 16 pictures, 17, 18 on the tag. If you don't put anything else anywhere else, you can get 18 pictures. Now, you can put them vertical or horizontal, but I designed it where they're vertical because, let's be honest about this too, most of us have smartphones and most of us take our pictures in this orientation, right? Because that's how we hold our phone up when we take photos. So I think that this is really helpful for that, because a lot of mini albums, they mix and match, which is okay, but most of my photos are in this orientation, so I thought about that. I hope you have thought about that too. So we'll walk through in the video exactly how to put everything together that goes along with your kit and cutting guide. So let's go through that cutting guide. Put this out of the way. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to put them down below this video. I answer every one. It might take me a day or two, but I do get back to every single person. And I have had some really good comments, very helpful, and it's the direction that I need to go. Here's a couple other cards that I made. You know those long scenes, a lot of times that run the whole length of the page, like 12 by 12 on the 12 by 12 paper. So I made a couple of just really simple cards that can go out to somebody to use that paper up, but it looks like I've spent quite a bit of time to make these 2 cards. And then see, I layered stickers, I used my little stamps. Anyway, come back to that. You get the idea. So this is what's in your kit. If you order the physical kit, you get a full color cutting guide. If you've taken any of my classes at a Made It Con, a Crafticropolis, on the cruise ship, you'll see this is kind of what I do. I lay it all out for you. I give you instructions. I give you the pictures. At the back of it, I give you full color pictures of this is what it should look like if you went step by step. You don't have to stop the video. You can kind of see how I layered, those type things. But most everything we will go over in the actual video. But then this is really a bonus for you when you get the full kit. It's already printed out for you. You're going to get your bag of goodies. We'll go over that in a minute. This one comes, like I said, with the stamp set that matches the paper. This is Santa's Workshop, and it is made by Cartabella, and it matches the paper, Santa's Workshop from Cartabella. And then you get your black cardstock. This is the base of that mini album, and we're going to use a little bit of green, red, white to make cards and to throw into the album. So you get all of that. And we kind of looked, and see if you can kind of look and see the stamp set, this Santa. I used every one of these little snowflakes on my cards. I loved them, and I really like this little sentiment that said Merry Christmas on it. It can fit in a lot of places because it's small, but all these snowflakes really caught my eye, and I thought I could really do something with that. If you're a colorer, this Santa, this reindeer, and this truck will be really fun to color. There's all kind of things here, so I hope you enjoyed that. That's a big bonus for this kit. Okay, Santa's Workshop again. Oh, and then there's your black chipboard. And the one thing about black chipboard is we don't have to try to cover it up, right? It's gonna have black edges, so there's not a lot to, we don't have to wrap it. It looks good on its own. So that's the reason I chose that. Let me get this open, it's always loud. And out of the way, there we go. So once again, beautiful paper. I love this paper. It is like something out of the 50s. This has been a trend for a few years now. I just love it. I did a project with this at Made It Con, a project with something similar to this at Made It Con, and that was a very Merry Christmas. Well, this one's called Santa's Workshop, but as my daughter pointed out, it is really similar style and theme, and I love it. Obviously, I love it because I picked this one out. This says, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And it's Santa and the reindeer. Would this not be cute to do an advent calendar, right? I did not do that, but that is what it's made for, and perfect. This has got all the toys in it. Let me see if I can find it. Look right there. Can you see that? It's a little toy dog, and it looks like a sausage dog. Look. Anyway, I didn't even know that when I got it. but it was like it was calling my name. There's some really pretty snowflake paper. It's in blue, and then there's one in red. That's a little bit different style. This is pretty. This is the one I put on back of the tag. See? This is really pretty. I never would have thought about red snowflake paper, but it really makes a pretty statement. So here's those long sentiment strip papers. I'm not sure what to call it, borders. So to me, it's kind of difficult to use if you don't do the traditional 12 by 12 scrapbooking. So that's why I made a couple of cards out of what I had left over after using this. This is one of those paper packs that you only get one sheet of paper per design. So I kind of had to look to see what I wanted to use, you know, on the back versus the front. Like I said, I'm kind of torn between which kind I like. If I get more than one sheet of paper or if I want more things to choose from. I'm not sure. There's that red truck. Holly. This is why I put this one on the front of my album. I love this. I love the mix of colors. I love the sayings. I love Santa and the ornaments on here. I just love everything about it. This is just, yeah, this is kind of what sold me on this. And traditional candy cane stripes. This was a little more difficult to use if you're not doing 12 by 12. So I used more of the stripes on the back than this. And this, look at this. It's like trees in the woods with snow, but then it has ornaments on the trees, but then it has snowflakes. I love it. It's really, really cute. This makes me feel cold just looking at this, or like a Frosty-ish type cartoon is what that reminds me of, and I love it. Of course, here's the sticker pack that everybody loves. We're going to use this Jolly. You know, you saw this on my card and on the front of that crate. So many cool things here to use. This I used, it was so big, I put that on a card and made a big impact there. I use a lot of these stickers, and I'm going to show you how, like I said, to use the remainder of things up in cards on that. So I hope you have enjoyed these walkthroughs of what you get. So what tools will you need to put this one together? You'll need about the same things: paper trimmer and the chipboard blade, pencil, ruler, scissors, scoreboard, and bone folder. You need the double-sided tape. Anything less than 1/2 inch will do. The 3/8, the 1/4 inch, 6, 8, or 10 millimeter, any of those will be fine. You need some type of wet glue like art glitter glue or anything that you like to map photos with. On this one, I used Distress ink in black soot to go with the black chipboard. I use a regular office hole punch because it's 1/4 inch, and I wanted to be able to use those reinforcement holes on the tag that's in there. I used We Are Memory Keepers, their corner chomper, their angle punch, and their crocodile. So these things are, you don't have to have, but it will make your life easier. If you already have them, you can go ahead and pull those out. So once again, this video series for the Christmas one starts July the 6th, and we'll go through that week. Thank you guys for your continued support. I have really enjoyed bringing these kits to you. I've worked really hard the last 2 to 3 months to pull all this stuff together, procure it, put all the videos together, put it up on Etsy, and I'm excited to see where the future goes. If you have any tips, if you have any suggestions, what you'd like to see in themes, what you would like to see like project-wise, if you would love to see card kits instead of mini albums, if you would like to see, I'm not sure what it would be, just let me know what you'd like and let me consider it. If you'd like 12 by 12 traditional kits, like one a month or every 2 months or something up, let me know that too. I'm kind of throwing around some ideas, but I'd like to know what you think about it. If you make this project or any project that I have designed, please go over to my Facebook group, Lisa Wise Designs, and post a picture on there. We have a very positive attitude. We don't allow any negativity. We lift each other up. We tell each other how good we're doing. We help each other if you have questions. And everybody likes to see what other folks are doing with different pattern papers and kind of get some of their own ideas from that and encourage each other. Motivation, right? We all need it at this time. Thanks guys for listening and for hanging in there today with all these videos. And if you have any questions, like I said, get in touch with me and I'll get right back to you. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.